What if I told you that a single piece of legislation could dramatically shift the power dynamics of one of the world's largest democracies? Welcome to our discussion on India's Women's Reservation Bill, a pivotal piece of legislation that aims to reshape the political landscape of the country. Picture this. The year is 1996, and a bill is introduced in India with the promise to reserve 1/3 of seats for women in the Lok-Sabha, the lower house, and state legislative assemblies. However, despite its potential to revolutionize gender representation in politics, the bill repeatedly meets resistance. Its journey, a marathon riddled with obstacles, is marked by concerns over intersectionality, the unwillingness to share power, and fears of favoring upper-caste candidates. Fast forward to 2023, almost 3 decades later, and the bill is reintroduced, this time with renewed vigor and widespread support. The Women's Reservation Bill, also known as the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, is announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The objective? To address the dismal gender parity in Indian legislatures, where women occupy about 15% of seats in the lower house and 12% in the upper house. In an unprecedented move, the lower house passes the bill with near unanimity. The stage is now set for the upper house, where passage requires the nod of approval from at least half of India's 28 states. But the bill doesn't stop at mere representation. It also creates a legally binding target for the number of women lawmakers by 2029, and is expected to incentivize political parties to be more gender inclusive. It's a timely move, considering women in India account for almost half of the country's registered voters. The Women's Reservation Bill comes at a crucial time ahead of the next general elections, where Modi will seek his 3rd term in power. If passed, it will be a significant step towards gender equality in a country that ranks 141 out of 185 countries in the World Economic Forum's Global Gender Gap Report. To summarize, the Women's Reservation Bill in India, introduced in 1996, has finally made significant progress in 2023. If passed in the upper house and approved by the states, it will reserve 1/3 of seats in the lower house and state legislative assemblies for women. The law will not only increase women's representation, but also set a legally binding target for the number of women lawmakers by 2029, thereby pushing political parties to be more gender inclusive. One can only wait and watch as the bill moves forward in its journey. Will it finally cross the finish line? Or will it once again be relegated to the annals of parliamentary debates? Regardless, its recent progress marks a significant stride towards gender equality in Indian politics.